what about the European Chamber of Commerce here in the Philippines? How are you, chipping in and feeling the Bayanihan spirit for these relief efforts?
Yeah, it's absolutely heartbreaking what we are seeing on television and hearing from our members in the affected region. We have collections in progress through our social network and our website, so eccp.com, and we are receiving donations there. Then we are coordinating with the LGUs in Cebu, Visayas. We have 59 member companies. We have one full-time employee based in Cebu, and currently our executive director, Florian Gotten, is actually in Bohol. And it's quite devastating reports we're getting from down there. Even Cebu City, the offices down there from within our company, IWG, we have 2 offices in Cebu City. No electricity, not even water yet, and it's very irregular communication lines as well.
Okay, thank you for that update. Now, the European Union is providing 1.7 million euros. Of course, the damages are in the billions. Could we possibly be hoping for more assistance at this point?
I cannot speak on behalf of the EU, but as far as our member companies are concerned, I think it is important to all the time establish these partnerships with the private sector, because a lot of our member companies have significant resources and logistics in place just within food distribution alone. So those partnerships is literally what we are putting together.
Okay, so we all do what we can at the moment. Let's shift the discussion towards how you feel as part of the chamber that this would affect the Philippine economy. We've already gone through, some trying times during COVID. We were just at the brink of a recovery. What's your sentiment right now?
Yeah, you're right. If we had spoken 2 weeks ago, it would have been all sunshine, and now we have these at least 2 very dark clouds hanging over our economy and well-being, health. It is Omicron, and it is, of course, Odette. Omicron and Odette, first of all, the storm is probably going to lower the GDP growth, but I still believe it will be at least at 4% for the total year. And don't forget that looking forward, we are projected to have the highest growth year on year among all comparable ASEAN countries, the so-called ASEAN 5. So there's still a lot of sunshine ahead of us, but Odette, yes, is going to put a damper on, lower the growth expectations here at the very end of the year. And then we also need to show due diligence and prepare for a possible wave of Omicron.
Okay, how has the way that the government has handled not just the COVID pandemic, but also these types of events, how has that affected business confidence when we talk about foreign investors looking into the Philippines?
Well, of course, it has taken its toll that we had lockdowns that were much more persistent than other comparable markets in the region. Nevertheless, I must say that things are really starting to even bounce back in the same manner as it is seen in Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, and so on, much in the same manner. So that is a positive. As far as the vaccinations are concerned, much was lacking, but I must say again, in the more recent weeks or almost months, it has really picked up in speed. And these days we are surpassing Indonesia as we are are exceeding 50% of total population. And be careful with the percentage, because we often hear that 80 plus, 90 plus percent have been vaccinated. That's not accurate. That's a target of adult population, and 39% of the population are below 18. So let's do like all other countries. What is it as percent of total population? Because the virus doesn't care about ages, right? And again, we have now exceeded 50%, and we are even surpassing Indonesia. So a very, very strong pickup, which is very impressive, because keeping that momentum will surely put us in a much better position if and when an Omicron wave should hit the Philippines. But again, going back to the other dark cloud, Odette, clearly that is also disrupting the vaccination progress in the affected areas.